This video is going to be on how to write numbers in power form. All these expressions are written in power form. So remember power, this number here, that superscript, meaning raised to the power of. So if we look at, say, this one here, this is -2 to the power of 5. That is written in power form. So just a reminder that when something is written in power form, so if we've got 6 to the power of 3 here, that 6 is called the base and that 3 is called the power. Or another word for power is exponent or index. So if we've got 6 to the power of 3, that is how we say it, 6 to the power of 3, rather than saying 6-3, which is what you may hear. It actually means 6 to the power of 3. When we're thinking about the power of 2, we can also say that it is squared. So if you've got 10 to the power of 2, that's the same as saying 10 squared. Likewise with the power of 3, another term we use is cubed. So if you've got 10 to the power of 3, that means that can be termed or rephrased as 10 cubed. So just recapping what power form is when you express it in full. 2 to the power of 4, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, so the base is multiplied by itself that many times. So whatever the power is, that's how many times it's multiplied by itself. So 18 to the power of 3 or 18 cubed means that. -7 to the power of 3, okay, is written in full like that. Okay, a couple of examples. So if we've got 12 times 12 times 12 times 12, to write that in power form would be 12 to the power of 4. This expression here, if we write that in power form, it would look like this. And when you're dealing with negative numbers, you need to put them in brackets. A couple of further extended examples. How could we write numbers if we're given a number and we're asked to write them in power form? The first thing to do is just write one multiplication fact. So for 16, 16 is the same as 2 times 8. Then you could write, you know what 8 is, so 8 is 2 times 4. And then you also know what 4 is, which is 2 times 2. So you get to this point here, whereby you can see you can write that in power form. So this expression here is the same as 2 to the power of 4. Another thing is you could see that 16 is also equal to 4 times 4, which is equal to 4 squared. So from this, we can see that 2 to the power of 4 is the same as 4 squared. So with these examples, it's just a matter of manipulating the numbers, thinking about the numbers, thinking about factors, and then being able to come up with or arrive at solutions like this. 27 we know is 3 times 9, and then 9 we know is 3 times 3, so we end up with 3 cubed. Some of these powers are really good to memorize. So 16 is 2 to the power of 4. If you could memorize or know quite well your powers of 2, it will come in handy when you're dealing with other questions. So if we look at 64 as the last example, we know that 64 is 8 times 8, so already we can write 64 as the same as 8 squared. So 8 times 8 is the same as 2 times 4 times 2 times 4. And then going from that line to that line there, all I've done is rearranged it slightly, put my 2's up the front, my 4's at the back. So I can now see that that is the same as 4. So now I've got 4 times 4 times 4, which is 4 to the power of 3. And then if I again break up these 4's into factors of 2, I end up with 2 to the power of 6. So 64 pretty special number can be written in 3 different power forms.